What's going on? It's your boy JermainePlays. YouTube, we out here with a brand new game. For those of you who love strategy games, who love city builders, this one's called Anno 117. It's like, I don't know, the 4th, 5th, 6th, 9th in the Anno series from Ubisoft. I've played a few of these before. This one's set in Rome. I was kind of eager to get my hands on it because I've been spending a lot of time playing the last game, Anno 1800. So today I figured we'd just pop in, take a look at the sandbox mode. I heard really great things about the campaign, except for the fact that I guess it abruptly ends in Act 2 and they just don't finish it. I really don't want to frustrate myself today. I figure we'll just go ahead and check out the sandbox mode. That's the mode that I end up playing the most anyway. I feel like most of y'all will end up playing that one too. Do me a favor, if you've dropped by this little corner of the internet, please leave a like on this video. If you a real one, comment, send me an emoji, or tell me something about Anno that you like. I don't know, tell a joke. Please engage with my content and I appreciate y'all so much. Let's go ahead and jump in and see what this game got to give. We're just gonna go ahead and start out new. I want to do just the endless mode here. And all right, so first thoughts here. I wish that everybody was unlocked. I'm not really seeing a character that I want to represent me right now, but that's okay. If I were doing my Rome thing, I guess I do like Marcus or maybe the plebeian woman here. We're gonna go with Marcus. Can we rename them or no? Okay. Difficulty, we're just gonna go ahead and do normal. We just checking it out. I'm not trying to sweat out here. Let's see, edit profile. The governor's name will be Teeki Aurelius. Did I spell that? Teeki Aurelius. There we go. Let's see. Banner wise, are we out here in Rome? I don't know. Maybe we'll rock a symbol. Honestly, like what kind of color we want to do? Yeah, that imperial red though. Okay. That blue. All right, we do the blue. All right, so we've got normal difficulty mode. There was something else we were supposed to. Didn't I see something about? Yeah, that's its profile. Difficulty normal. Governors. Yeah. Now, are these like? I think these are like the other players that are in the game. I don't want to sweat too much, so let's just get rid of one. I think there's a way that we can add a governor in like anytime we want in the game. So if we do that, if we want to do that, like let's save that choice for later. But again, like I just kind of want to check out the game, the systems. Like I don't want to do too much. Continue. Yep, Teeki Aurelius, normal. We got 2 governors up in here. We'll start out, there's 2 provinces. Basically, we'll unlock them both over the course of the playthrough anyway. We'll start, I feel like they want us to start in Latium. So we'll start there. Here we go. Do me a favor, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to follow me on Twitch at JermainePlays. Ooh.
The senatorial province of Latium was once Empire's beating heart. A beacon of power, decadence, the arrogance of man. Then fiery Augustus gave voice to the god's anger, obliterating our mortal follies. In among the ash lay a chance for change. Yet, we mortals are fickle. Rises in us again, and in a new dawn's light, the question remains. Can we build a better world? Seems destined to repeat.
Okay, well they setting the scene over here.
Timber is vital to the
and it looks like we're already set up on an island here. It looks like it's a decent sized island. Let's go ahead and pause the game just so we can like get our bearings here. Yep, we've got a nice little island. We've got our trading post here all set up, ready to go. It looks like we've got 1 flagship so that we can do some exploring if we want. And yeah, like the island, I mean, it's an island. We got resources all up on it. We can grow, we've got mackerel, grape, flax, oyster, iron, and gold ore. Those are our fertility. So those are like special resources that only spawn on select islands. Those are the ones that we get to choose from. We've got some like mountainous areas here. We want to like put some defense up there. I don't know. The island's good, fine. And if I look off in the distance, we can see some peaks. Like there's one there, there's one there, there's one there, there's one there. So like those are other islands. Let's send the ship right over there just to investigate, try and get this map a little bit explored as well. Okay, well, we've got 35 spare workers, even though nobody lives on this island yet. We've got 35 workers to go ahead and kind of get things set up and ready to go for people to move in. So where do we want town to be? Where do we want to like live? We got a little river situation happening here. I think, yeah, some of the rockier areas. This is actually a good little plot of land. I'm thinking over in here, this should be like where we put the town. And over in here, we can keep it like more like industrial or like, I don't know. I'm an urban planner now, y'all. Let's just throw some stuff down. We're not gonna think about it too much. We need some resources, so yeah, let's get some wood going. And again, I wanna be away from where I'm trying to put the town. So I'm gonna put one there. I'm gonna put one there. I'm gonna put one there. They're gonna need a road connecting. Oh, let's see. Yep. Does that work? All three of them?
It's the governor.
Okay, game is still paused. That's dope, 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 dope. So we've got the woodcutters. They're literally just planting trees, chopping them down, and giving us like raw logs. We need to also go ahead and build sawmills for each woodcutter, because they're gonna take those logs and turn them into what, 2x4s, planks, something, I don't know. So I want the sawmill to be on the way. So we're gonna put this one here. I need one sawmill for each woodcutter. Why? Because the woodcutter, if we look over here, where's the processing time? It wants me to unpause it, but the woodcutter's processing time is 30 seconds. The sawmill's processing time is also 30 seconds. So you need 1 to 1. Then you also have to account for like the travel time it takes for them to get there. But you probably don't know what I'm talking about if you've never played a game like this before. So just let me cook. That's our second woodcutter. We're gonna put the third one right here. That's 3. This is kind of ugly, but it is what it is. Okay. How many employees do you have? 4. So that's 12 across sawmills and then 9 across woodcutters. That's 21. We have 35. So we have 14 employees remaining. Do we need a warehouse? I don't think so. Unpause.
I did not think they would find me in among the weeds of my garden. Ithacus tarragonus taurus, at your service.
Ithacus tarragon. All right. Are y'all turning these into, see that 30 seconds processing time there? So we will get a log from each woodcutter every 30 seconds. And the way that I've done this, they should just take the log directly to the sawmill. Each one has a sawmill in between like it and the storage. So yeah, this one went right to the sawmill. This one went right to the sawmill. This one, they all went right to the sawmill like they were supposed to. So that's a good thing. Sweet. And the sawmill will go ahead and deliver planks to this trading post here, which is perfect. So we need to work on housing as well. And we need like 20 houses. And I want our housing district to be like kind of over here. And something new for the game, I guess, is the ability to build on a diagonal. That we've never been able to do that before. And I'm thinking that now might be a good time to kind of test that out, especially since like when I look at this little part, it looks like it wants to be on a diagonal. You feel me? So we need 20 of them or something like that.
Man was stubborn as a mule, but never cruel.
Yeah,
When he
I'm
died,
just gonna do it again. Like, I don't want to think about stuff too much this playthrough. I just kind of want to do things and just like check it out. Like, the worst thing that can happen is like it stinks and I just start all over. So that's 20 houses, right? Now they're gonna need road access, right? So this road here, I want to go. Yeah, see that? I want to do something exactly like this, and that's how it connects there. And then
You've met a neighboring governor. Part of being a good governor is learning how to deal with rivals.
I want to do that. I want to do this. Fill this all in here. Yep, and around. This is kind of ugly, but I mean, that's all right, right? Cool. Those are the 20 houses we needed to build. We've got to get their food needs settled, which is super easy. We're just gonna go ahead and build. Where are the fish? Right here. We've got choices. We can do sardines, which are going to give a bonus to like our treasury, our income, and allow them to increase their population. Or we can feed them porridge, which is even better for population. I'm going for the sardines though, because I think it's low key, right? Like sardines, I'm just gonna like put it here. They're gonna fish for it. I'm gonna build my little road from here to here. Boom. These are my diplomatic relations here. Okay, we should be on like even with everybody. Cool. You will start fishing for sardines. You're already going. Love that. We'll have our first sardine in about a minute, at which time we should see this little food category start to go up. This green bar, or this bar, should become green once we have like food items in the inventory, and that should be happening like any moment now. Yeah, see that? That's almost done. Yep. And so there goes the sardines. Literally just taking them next door to the trading post. Gonna drop them off. It's dropped off. And now if we take a look at one of our residents, we can see that their food need category is increasing. That's good. That's gonna lead to our population getting bigger. And again, we need that to happen because the next item we want to build is a market. But in order to do that, we need 20 residents. We only have 5 right now, so we'll get more. We just need that food to marinate and work its way into town. Residents or other parties may seek an audience with you. Who's this?
It's beyond us.
A Libertus hails you, pauses you straining under heavy load of timber. He carries the hopeful air of one who has recently celebrated his manumission, freedom from slavery. Did they just make that word up? I've never heard that word before in my life. Despite his burden, he stops and hails you as his governor. How do we respond? We're gonna wish him well, of course. And he gave us some wood. Well, thanks. We were good on wood. I got like 3 sawmills, but it's cool. Thank you so much. Like for love of country, for Rome. He did it for Rome. I can't blame him. We already have 11 population. We only need 20. We're not gonna worry about porridge for right now. We're gonna keep it pushing. What do we want to do? I really need that 20. Is there a way that we can speed up? Here we go. Yeah, let's speed up the game clock a little bit. Fast forward and get to 20. There we go. New options available. So we can build a market, which is a central gathering place for trade and barter that every community could use. That's going to give us additional income and additional population. Or we can do the tavern, which will give us population and happiness. I think we should just go for... I think we should go for the market. And like, I don't want to overthink
should be
stuff.
erected close to residences in order to meet people's needs.
We're gonna put this market like right here. I'm not trying to overthink nothing, y'all. I'm just trying to do. All right, so that's working on their public service requirement now. Same way we did with the food. Then we need to fulfill their need for fashion. We need 50 residents for that. We have 22. So let's fast forward again.
Shall we, friend?
What are they talking about? Open the display menu to extend a respectful greeting. Yeah, I'm not reading all of that.
Come to me for anything.
Each need you fulfill per residence increases different attributes. The most important ones are income and population. Yeah, we know this. Attributes can benefit your city. Increasing your population will increase your workforce. Income will increase your wealth. As the city grows, the demand for goods grows too. We know. Almost there on the public service. There we go. All right, so we still need to get to 50.
There's a market for everything, if you're desperate enough.
4, 8, 12, 16, 20 times 2 would be 40. I need like 5 more of these. We're gonna get there. Do something like this. Let's go down here. I think that's how we want to do it. And we're gonna build 4 here. Be a little overkill, but I think that's okay. Yep, we're gonna go just like, oh yeah, because eventually we will build all around this market. I know it's looking very like 4x4 or 2x2, but it is what it is. Again, I told y'all, I'm not trying to overthink. 45 residents, we need 50. 48, 49. Let's go 50. Now we need to fulfill their need for fashion. So we need to decide, are we going to put them in tunics, which will give us more income, or are we going to put them in piliers, a humble, comforting hat in the Hellenic style for the smiling sun and bucolic bliss. That'll give us income and happiness. So let's just put them in tunics. What do we need to put them in tunics? We need to grow hemp and then spin it. Or if we want to put them in piliers, then we need to raise sheep and then create the hats at a felter, whatever that means. Yeah, I feel like we just gonna hemp it up. This is Rome, we doing tunics this first time. Where we want to put them? Fields, right? So I think like over here, maybe this road here, if I like extend it over or something, like that's the 100%, right? But what if I do something like this and just go right on down to like here, right? And then, so hemp takes 1 minute to process. The spinner takes 1 minute to process. So that's 1 to 1. So let's put our hemp farm right here. And we need 60 squares for field. That's where this is gonna come in. We'll do those, and then we'll do exactly like that, and that's 60. Kind of perfect, isn't it? See how we like are totally respecting our radius there for the trees? That's great. So, and then we're gonna put the spinner literally right across the street. Also gonna rotate that. Yeah, we're gonna put the spinner right here. So ideally what should happen is the hemp should just get walked right across the street, and then the spinner will just roll everything on down to the trade post. Now the question is, how many of these am I going to need? Like, that is a good question. I probably should have built another one. How are we doing on workforce? We're doing okay. Did I build another one? I think we should. We're not overthinking stuff. This is Rome. We working it out. Yep, we're gonna do this time. That's 59, 60. Look at that. And then we will build another one right there. Cool. And those fields can like kind of blend, right? That'll satisfy their need for fashion. And then we've got to upgrade a residence. We can't do that though until we satisfy their need for fashion. So we'll start seeing that come in shortly. Let's fast forward so we can see that category progress. Hopefully we don't have a problem over here. No warehouse in range for that one, but there should be a warehouse in range for this one. There is. They're just making way with the goodies. So look, where do we want to put a warehouse then? You're slightly out of range. I honestly, I mean, I don't like it over here, but it's gonna have to be like on this side, I think. It doesn't matter. We'll end up building more over here, I'm sure. This is a warehouse, and I want you to go right here, because I may want to put a road here. Yeah, give like a little space in between. Put that back on regular speed. And yep, there's warehouses in range now. Now they don't have to go as far in order to turn in those goods either. And yeah, we can see that the fashion category supply is increasing. That's the final piece of the puzzle. Once that hits 100%, we should be able to start upgrading these residences, and that'll take us into tier 2. And those residents, it looks like, are called Liberty. So right now we've got, oh no, they're also called Liberty. So when we upgrade, let's see, this is my upgrade button. We're gonna upgrade that. Cannot upgrade.
Dear husband,
Yeah, upgrade.
our sacred center.
Weird. I can't just like upgrade that like that. Then we have plebeians. They're the tier 2 citizens. So Liberty are tier 1, plebeians are tier 2. We're gonna keep upgrading though.
Can't wear a toga. Mr. Sight of your own means.
There we go. Cool. Let's see what we need now. We've got to satisfy the plebeian needs for food now. So we can choose between making them bread or garum. Bread is going to give us more money and more population. The garum will give
I
us
agreed to clear away the
money
carcasses after
and
the sacrifice.
happiness.
Well, someone has to do it. May as well be me.
The garum takes somber shack, so more fishing and salt. And the Garum Works. The wheat, or the bakery rather, needs, we've got to grow wheat, then we've got to mill it into grain at an extractor. Then we've got to bake it in a bakery to produce bread. We also need to create charcoal. I'm honestly thinking that the garum sounds like it's less stressful. I'm not trying to be stressed today. Let's make some garum. Garum. We're gonna make some garum, y'all. So look, in order to do that, we need mackerel. We have mackerel on this island, so let's just take advantage of it. We're gonna put this right here. Let's put a road. Cool. Oh, we're missing something. We need these tiles. Oh no. How do we make these tiles? We've got to mine for clay and then turn them into tiles at a tiler. And we've got to do that right now, because that's like a construction material. Is there clay on this island? Oh, we can get clay in a river? We good then. Look, we can get this clay right here. The clay is mine. The clay is mine. Is that the closest clay? That's the closest clay right there. Bet. Now, hold on. What are we doing? Can I build a road? Can I build a road like out? You see what see how I want to do just like that. They won't let me. So I got to do something like this. I mean, that's okay too. And then do that. And that's how we build the clay. Now, how much clay are we getting here?
It's the only way to get things done.
Yeah, there's no warehouse in range. 30 seconds. And the tiler takes 1 minute. So we need 2 tilers for every one of these. That's cool. How many workers are here? It doesn't say. Yeah, well, we've got to do it. We don't really have a choice, y'all. So we're gonna build a tiler here. We're gonna build a tiler there. Again, I'm not overthinking stuff. The worst thing that can happen is that these burn down. That's pretty terrible, honestly. Hopefully that doesn't happen, but that is the worst. That is the worst thing that can happen. There is no warehouse within range. We need to change that also. I want to put it right here. We're gonna do this. Road's gonna go that way. And the warehouse is gonna go right here for the bridge. Cool beans, we have a warehouse now. I was looking at a villa. We need to build a villa. I'm pretty sure this is like administrative building that like signifies that the island is like ours. Okay, I need tiles for that. Cool. So then let's unpause, get these tiles a working.
There is a shortage of workforce in one of your cities.
No, hold on. How short am I? What? I'm short plebeian. Don't worry, I'll upgrade more. We're short 4 of them. I think that should take care of it. Yeah, we're short 1 now. That should do it. Do we have tiles yet? Yeah, where? I can't believe that we can't see like our basic strategic resources on the HUD somewhere. Yeah, no tiles yet. What's going on over here? Insufficient workforce.
There aren't enough of us.
What do you mean insufficient workforce? Okay, the clay is happening. 3 of 4, yeah. You just don't have the clay. The clay is coming. You need 4 of 4 in order to like go. That's crazy. And you must be plebeian. All right, fair enough. I'm confused, but whatever. Keep upgrading then. Now I'm short on those, so. And you're starting to see the gameplay loop, right? And this is how it becomes addictive. Yep, we'll fill this in here. We'll fill this in also. That. And it's time to expand over this way. So what's going on here? Missing charcoal? Oh, I need charcoal?
Burning at all cost.
Oh my gosh. That's what it is. Oh my gosh, I need charcoal. Okay, the charcoal is going to come from over here. It's gonna be pretty simple. We're gonna put it right here. It needs to say 100% though. Like, so yeah, it can go here. Now, do we think that this radius is this is affected buildings? I don't think the warehouse has to be in that radius. We're gonna find out though.
One of your cities.
Yeah. Look, there's your road. This is where the charcoal is coming from. How much charcoal do we get from you though? We get 37 seconds is your processing time. Okay. And then they have to get walked down there. These go every minute, but I'm gonna need 2 of these. No, these are once a minute, right? Yes, these are 37 seconds. So one of these is good enough for these 2. But am I still short workers? I am. All right, let's build them more housing. Very difficult being a Roman mayor. I mean, I try to make it look easy, but like the Senate is always on me. every time I turn around. Then you have to appease the gods, whichever ones we have today. We got so many gods in Rome, oh my goodness. Cool. We can't upgrade these yet because I just built them. I want to keep building, actually. I want to fill in around this market. I am in grid mode right now. Y'all can hate me if you want. Like, this don't have to stay this way forever, but like, again, I'm not trying to think too hard. I'm just trying to chill and get my roam on right now. Okay, leave me be. Why can't I mass upgrade these? Like, why is that not working? That don't make no sense to me. This says cannot upgrade. Upgrade cost. I have plenty of wood. Why won't you let me upgrade? Like, I can do this, but I can't drag. Okay, I can do that. That promotion's not possible because you don't have access to a market? Are you kidding me? Oh, you don't have access to a market. Wow. It's crazy. It's crazy.
You need a villa, Ere, essential in demonstrating your control of an island.
Hey, we got a tile. We got one at least. What's going on here? Are we still waiting for charcoal? We are. I hate it here. It takes so long to get down there. How much do you have in storage? 3. Yeah. It's gonna come down. It's just working its way, but we're getting there. Okay, charcoal's working. We built more. Okay, we should be out of worker shortage land now. We are. Everything is making its way. Once this charcoal comes down, I think we'll be good. Yeah, because we've got 4 units of charcoal here, and all 4 should be coming out. Yeah, see that? They're going on the cart. They're gonna go right down. So I think he's just gonna drop that charcoal off to one of these spots. Interesting how he chose like the far spot the first time. Whatever, we got tiles coming in. I'm happy. Yeah, we've upgraded all kinds of stuff. We need to satisfy their need for household also. That's the garum, their need for food. Right. This was where I needed the planks in order to get the, what is this, the mackerel? All right, so let's get this mackerel coming in. You're gonna bring in 1 every minute. We also need salt. This is also from the harbor area. And then we need to build a Garum Works. I need 2 tiles for this. Yeah, I think it's weird that I can't see my like construction materials in the HUD. Let's look at this interface. Status icons, upgrade icons, production chain, production. Can I like turn it on? It doesn't look like I can. That's super weird. In every other Anno game, I could see them here. It would just tell me somewhere on the screen, because now I have to like click in to something with storage to be able to see, oh, I don't have any tiles. Oh, right here, y'all. It's literally right down here. Oh my gosh. So that's the salt. Again, we're waiting on 2 tiles so we can build this Garum Works here. Where are we going to put it? Good question. We could put it right here. Rather, we could put it right here.
There is a shortage of workforce in one of your cities.
Yep, because the salt and the mackerel are just gonna walk right across the pier, nice and easy, and then they can walk on over to the trading post. Shouldn't be very much traffic at all. Okay, but we're still short on population, so let's upgrade a few more houses. We can't upgrade this one because it's out of range of the market. So if we were gonna build another market, it would probably be like right in here. All right, we can upgrade these. Everything by the market should get upgraded. Short again, let's build. How many people do we have? We have 95. But we're still a very small colony. Like 95 ain't nothing. There's more people in Buffalo, you heard? Here we go. Looks like the sun is setting here. Yeah, and as you can see, my tile situation is like much better. They're like balanced out. Tiles are moving. We're gonna need a firehouse. This is a fire risk. I was serious when I said the worst thing that could happen is that they go up in flames. Do we have a firehouse yet? It doesn't look like we do. And I don't know how we get one, but we don't have it yet. Okay, well, we gonna have to figure that one out. Let's take a look at this garum situation. Is that like garuming? It looks like it is. We have to build that villa that I was talking about. Yeah, garum takes 90 seconds, by the way. So look, the salt is 30 seconds. The mackerel is a minute. So I think really I'm supposed to have 3 Garum Works. If I'm like math is mathing, because that's gonna take a while. Yeah, I'm gonna need to like, gonna need more town. More people, just not being shy right now about building this out. You feel me? Like, just trying to do what needs to get done. I'm also not trying to like take all day getting through like these ages. Now, what's really good with my garum though?
It feels like it does you good to eat a sardine.
Okay, so the garum's garuming. Then we got to do a sanctuary or Grammaticus here, but we need 100 plebeians. We only have 78. We got to keep upgrading. 86 plebeians. That's 94. That should do it right there. Cool beans. All right, so we've got to satisfy. What is this? This is their need for public services. So we've either got to build for them a sanctuary, which is a tranquil respite from the hustle and bustle, opens its gates to the quietly devoted. That's going to give us belief and happiness. Or we can build a Grammaticus, which is going to give us knowledge. With the reading of poetry and philosophy comes the real risk of becoming overly clever. We're gonna go for the Grammaticus, I think, because there's a research tree in this game and I haven't even like looked at it, but I feel like we're gonna need to research. Yeah, so we're gonna build this Grammaticus, but we need to put it somewhere where it's like central so it can affect as many houses as possible. You feel me? Like, pause. So could it have gone? How much space do you actually take up? You take up more space than my standard neighborhood here. So where did I put the market? The market's there, right? I got homes there. Stuff. Okay, we said we're not overthinking stuff, so let's just put it over here. We can always move it later if we need to, but Grammaticus, bam, we got it down. That is going to satisfy their need for public service. We've got to satisfy the plebeian need for fashion, but we need 200 plebeians in order to do that. Okay.
Research to progress. Research any specific discovery and reap the benefit.
Yeah, there's a whole research tree somewhere here. Civic research is now available. Military research is now available. Yeah, here's research right here. So look at this. This is across playthroughs, y'all. Like across playthroughs, we can go ahead and research these various things which we can unlock in our future cities. I don't even know where to like start. Trading post improvements. Upgrade your trading post to the next tier, adds more loading ramps to avoid congestion, increases island storage capacity. Yeah, see, these are all like gems. Depots, replanting. Charcoal burners can harvest trees and meadows rather than requiring a forest. That's kind of cool. Fish markets. Buildings near your fishing huts will produce income. Interesting. Sewing circles. So what do we want to research? Warehouse organization. Paved roads. Yeah, this is what we need. Store at least 5T concrete, but I don't have concrete. Yeah, we need paved roads. There's civic research also here. We can get ships. Increases the effect range of markets. Yeah, oh, hold on. I have a queue going here? Hold up. 6, 5. Everything I clicked on, I didn't realize that was doing a thing. I want to do the market thing first. Because I was already frustrated by the range of market already. Like, this is my first game, so we should deal with that. Number one. It says 34 minutes, and that's just gonna research right now. Cool. We need 200 plebeians.
You can hear all they teach boys at the Grammaticus from streets away.
We have 103, so we're just gonna need a lot more housing here. In the range of a market though, so that's like these 3. So hold on, can I copy? Isn't there a copy tool?
Dripping with oil, picking me
Relocate, demolish, upgrade, copy. Yeah, I should be able to just like do something like this and just go 1, 2, 3. Getting smart, y'all. Not too smart though. See how that's messed up? It's okay because I should be able to just relocate, pick all of this. So is that what was supposed to happen? Can we fit that there? No. I want to demolish everything. Gonna build my road, right? Yeah, that's what's messed up. There's no road here. Gonna build that road there. Gonna copy this, put that there, and put that there. This road can go over here. Oh no, yeah, see, that's messed up also. Needs to go over there. This needs to be deleted. And the road needs to do like, see, that's nice and tight. And this one needs to do like that. Okay, we've still 200. We need 200 of them. I have 103. Yikes. Are we satisfying their need for things? Like, they taking too long. What is this? Your need for fashion? We can't even get to your need for fashion. What about the last need for fashion? We were making tunics. That's the hemp or whatever over here. This is where the tunics come from. How are we doing with tunics? We have 30 of them. We good. Satisfy their need for household, which is soap. But again, we need 200 plebeians for that. We currently have 103. Yeah, and we're not getting any more. We have to keep upgrading homes.
I always make
All we can do. Get more plebeians within the range of this market. We need 200 of them. We have 141, but since we upgraded them, more people will move in, so that number should increase. All right, that's 157 with more moving in, because we're gonna get another one from the, we're gonna get 2 more each from the Garum. So once the inventories of those newly upgraded homes refresh, we'll see that population increase. Until then, we really just need to wait. It would be great if we could do something for anti-fire. You know what? While we're waiting, let's build that villa situation. Governor Villa and an officium. Build the Governor Villa
If the
first.
island is invaded, your villa will be the main target. I
Yeah.
place it far from the coast.
Far from the coast, you heard? Maybe like over here, honestly. Like, kind of a vibe, right? Again, we're not overthinking stuff today. We said we're not doing that. We could also put it over here. Yeah, I think putting it down here makes more sense. Are we still on the coast? Like, can anything come up here and shoot me? Yeah, I like it better over there, but I think maybe here. Now, this side would be even stronger, eh? Let's put it there.
Your first soldiers think they're ready. I dare say the beginning of a mighty legion?
Well, we have a villa now. Still at 157 plebs, but I think that population should be increasing. Yeah, only 172 on the island? Okay, because it seems like it's not increasing. I don't know. Let's copy this, shall we? And I feel like I messed up some kind of way. Let's build a road. Does that work? It does. Yes? Yes. And then this one here. Yep. What do you have to do to get some more plebs? I have to keep upgrading? I'm running out of upgrade space. I think let's flesh out this neighborhood here. There, and a road here, and a road here. Okay. And that is our incredibly like boxy, very linear city here. That is built on a diagonal itself though. So that is a little bit more interesting than not. And hey, we are a minor city now. It looks
Your
like
city
we've
is
just
growing, and the
reached
chance of an incident
tier
with it.
2
Build
or
institutions
something,
to
which
better
is
deal with such incidents.
super cool. And this is a great place to put a pause in the video. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I can't believe that hour just flew by. If you enjoyed the video, or you just found it interesting, or you just would like to encourage me, please like the video, throw a comment in there as well. And again, don't forget to check me out on Twitch, twitch.tv/JermainePlays. I love hanging out with y'all. Thank you so much, and I will catch you next time.